Hello, everybody. It's me again. She Ministers, as I might call myself. I just wanted to touch on talk a little bit about transition today. Transition. The Lord put on my heart how, even though I'm in a stage of transition, and even though my church is in a state of transition, and even though my brothers and sisters who are under that covering under my church, we're all in transition. Transition can be exciting. Transition can be give you a good feeling, or a feeling of expectation. Transition could be it could be something that you've been waiting on for a long time. Transition could be a good thing. It can be a good thing. Matter of fact, transition is a good thing. It's a good thing when you're transitioning, when you're moving on to the next thing, or moving on to the next stage, moving up to the next level. However, I am learning that transition, even though it is good, even though it is exciting sometimes, even though it is joyful and happy, you finally moving forward, transition could be hard. It can also be hard. Sometimes transition could be rough. Sometimes transition don't make no sense. Sometimes transition could be so uncomfortable, and it'll cause you to not even really fully see what is actually going on. You see the transition in your life. You know that the transition is a good thing. It's a good sign. But it don't feel good. It don't feel good. It don't look good sometimes. I remember when Tasha Cobb said that the Lord told her she had 4 months to move to Atlanta, Georgia, away from her mother and her father. They were from Jessup. I can't remember the state, but I remember the city was Jessup because it looked like Jesus. But she was telling the Lord, like, oh my God, I got to leave my daddy. I got to leave my family. I got to leave my church. I got to leave my friends. I got to leave everybody that I know to go into this unfamiliar this unfamiliar territory where I don't know nobody. And she had to put all her faith and her trust in God. And that transition caused her to be the first member of William Murphy's church, and also caused her to step into walk and also step and then walk into her calling of who she is today. If she would have never transitioned and never would have left her father and never would have went to Georgia and never would have pursued and pushed forward, even though she had tears in her eyes, even though she was sad, even though she missed her daddy, even though she missed her mama, she still had to press forward and pursue. She probably ain't had no money. She had to find a job. I know she was going to school. Come on now, transition, it may be uncomfortable sometimes. It's a good thing. Your life finna get ready to change. God finna get ready to have you walk into who you are meant to be. God is behind you. God will never leave you. God will never forsake you. God will never transition you into a place where you won't have no idea what's going on. God gonna always make sure that you're okay. If he bring you to it, he gonna bring you through it. If he bring you to it, he gonna bring you through it. The transition process, it may be uncomfortable. Your money may be funny. I ain't got no money in my pocket. My job acting stupid. But I got to go through all this. I got to still hold on. And I still got to have faith and remain and know in my heart that God got me. This transition don't feel good, God. My stomach hurt. I feel like I got to use the bathroom. I'm so nervous. This transition got me wondering and worrying. This transition is making my unbelief rise up. This transition got my faith knocked down a little bit. But we got to hold on, man. It's uncomfortable, man. I had tears in my eyes before I got on this video. I was just crying out to God, and I was saying, listen, I know you transitioning me, but it's hard. I ain't got no money in my pocket. My job acting funny. People not tipping. I only work part-time. God, I'm trying to get myself together. I'm trying to help my man out. I don't want my man to be paying all the bills. Thank God he do. Thank God he helping me. He pay my bills and his bills. But God, I want to be a help. I want to be a lender and not a borrower. I want to be able to sow seed. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to be comfortable. I want to be able to give a man a break sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to do things for myself. But it's a transition period. God, you got me out here. I'm doing this and I'm doing that. I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And I'm so broken and I'm so broke and I'm so confused. It's the transitioning period. And I just wanted to tell somebody, be encouraged, because that transitioning period, it may be tough. It may not make no sense, but it's going to work out for the better. It's going to work out for your good. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Transition is not easy sometimes. Transition is uncomfortable. Transition make you cry. Transition make you feel crazy. Ain't nothing but God just moving you to another place. You're going higher. You're going higher. And it may not look like it now, but it's going to make a whole lot of sense once that thing hit on you. Transition. Be encouraged. Bye.